to end his days in Cloisterham, and therefore his probability having in reserve many opportunities of copying it, he would have transcribed it into his pocket-book on the spot, but for the slouching towards them of its material producer and perpetuator, Durdles, whom Mr. Sapsea hailed, not sorry to show him a bright example of behaviour to superiors.
"Ah, Durdles, this is the mason, sir, one of our Cloisterham worthies. Everybody here knows Durdles. Mr. Datchery, Durdles, a gentleman who is going to settle here." "I wouldn't do it if I was him," growled Durdles. "We're a heavy lot."
"You surely don't speak for yourself, Mr. Durdles," returned Mr. Datchery, "any more than for his honour."
"Who's his honour?"
demanded Durdles. "His honour the Mayor."
"I never was brought afore him,"
said Durdles, with anything but the look of a loyal subject of the mayoralty.
"and it'll be time enough for me to honour him when I am. Until which, and when, and where, Mr. Sapsea is his name, England is his nation, Cloisterham's his dwelling place, auctioneering his occupation."
Here Deputy, preceded by a flying oyster shell, appeared upon the scene, and requested to have the sum of threepence instantly chucked to him by Mr. Durdles, whom he had been vainly seeking up and down as lawful wages overdue. While that gentleman, with his bundle under his arm, slowly found and counted out the money, Mr. Sapsea informed the new settler of Durdles's habits, pursuits, abode, and reputation. "I suppose a curious stranger might come to see you and your works, Mr. Durdles, at any odd time?" said Mr. Datchery upon that.
"Any gentleman is welcome to come and see me any evening, if he brings liquor for two with him,"
returned Durdles, with a penny between his teeth, and certain halfpence in his hands.
"Or if he likes to make it twice two, he'll be doubly welcome."
"I shall come. Master Deputy, what do you owe me?"
"A job."
"Mind you pay me honestly with the job of showing me Mr. Durdles's house when I want to go there." Deputy, with a piercing broadside of whistle through the whole gap in his mouth, as a receipt in full for all arrears, vanished. The worshipful and the worshipper then passed on together until they parted, with many ceremonies, at the worshipful's door. Even then the worshipper carried his hat under his arm, and gave his streaming white hair to the breeze. Said Mr. Datchery to himself that night, as he looked at his white hair in the gas-lighted looking-glass over the coffee-room chimney-piece at the Crozier, and shook it out, "For a single buffer of an easy temper, living idly upon his means, I have had rather a busy afternoon." End of Chapter 18. Read by Alan Chant of Tunbridge in Kent, England, during the summer of 2008.